Merchants can accept online payments on open invoices directly from Asana Web Store. Business customers can pay multiple outstanding invoices at the same time from Asana Web Store. Paying invoices online saves time and decreases the likelihood of human error by your accountant. There are two options how business customers can pay their orders online. A business customer can pay the order while placing it. In this case, the payment journal is not created in the ERP system, and the accountant should handle this manually. Or a business customer can pay one or multiple open invoices. In this case, the payment journal will be automatically created in the ERP system. In Sana Admin, you have three options. You can disable online invoice payments, allow to pay invoices online, either with automatic payment journal creation in the ERP system or manual. There might be the case that you do not want payment journals to be created automatically in your ERP system by Sana. For example, if you use some other approach in creating payment journals. If you allow your business customers to pay their invoices online from Asana Web Store, then the option Online Order Payments for B2B customers should be set to Full Amount Paid on Account. This will disable online payments for sales orders not to pay twice for the sales order and its invoice. A business customer can log into the web store and go to the order history. From the list of open invoices, a business customer can pay several invoices at the same time by selecting those which he or she wants to pay. Any invoice can be also paid separately from the posted invoice detail page. To pay one or several invoices, a customer just needs to select the payment method. Once the invoice is paid by the customer, its status will change to Payment is in progress. This status is shown until the accountant posts the payment journal in the ERP system. When the payment journal is posted in ERP, the invoice payment status will be changed to Already Paid. An invoice can have a due date in the ERP system. If the invoice is not paid within the due date, it will expire, meaning that a customer will not be able to pay this invoice. The status of such invoices is Document is overdue. When the invoice is paid by a customer, he or she receives the invoice payment confirmation email. At the same time, the email that a certain customer has paid one or several outstanding invoices is sent to Web Store Administrator. In Sana Admin, you can enter the email address where the invoice payment notifications should be sent. These are the emails which were sent to the Web Store Administrator. There are three email templates which are used to send invoice payment emails. The one which is used to send invoice payment confirmation to a customer. Another one is to send invoice payment notification to a Web Store Administrator. And there is also one more email template, which is used to send an email to a Web Store Administrator if something has gone wrong with invoice payment. For example, the payment transaction failed for some reason, or a customer paid the invoice from Asana Web Store, but the payment journal was not created in the ERP system due to the wrong setup. Such situations should be manually checked and handled by a Web Store Administrator. In the invoice payment emails which are sent to a Web Store Administrator, there is a link which can be used to check the invoice payment details from Sana Admin. Clicking on this link will open the invoice payment page in Sana Admin. From this page, a Web Store Administrator can also mark the invoice as unpaid. In this case, the invoice payment will be changed back from in progress to not paid in the Sana Web Store. The invoice payment can be cancelled by a web store administrator until there is no payment record in the payment journal in ERP for this invoice. This might be useful if payment transaction failed and money was not transferred to the required account for some reason, for example. You can mark the invoice as unpaid only if you are sure that the payment transaction failed and you did not receive money. Online payments of the open invoices from a Sana Web Store are seamlessly integrated with the sales order processing and accounts receivable modules of Microsoft Dynamics AX. This allows to accept credit card payments and have the transactions follow through with the orders to AX. If you use online invoice payments with automatic payment journal creation, then once a business customer has paid the invoice and the payment transaction has been successfully processed, the payment journal is created in AX, and invoice payment is registered on a certain account. In the Webshops table in AX, you can set up the account to which all invoice payments must be registered. You need to select the legal entity where the payment transactions on open invoices will be offset. Payment transactions can be posted to ledger, customer, vendor, project, fixed assets, and bank accounts. This is typically the bank account type for customer payment journal lines. Then, you must select the account for the selected offset account type. Select the description for the offset journal entry and the payment method that is used for payment transactions. When a customer pays the invoice, the payment journal will be created automatically in Microsoft Dynamics AX, and the payment will be registered on the required account set for the web store in AX. If a customer pays several invoices at once, a separate line will be created for each invoice in the payment journal in AX. A business customer can have a related invoice account in AX. It may be that the order is created by one customer and shipped to this customer, but the invoice should be sent to a different customer. In this case, the payment journal will be posted to the customer's invoice account. When the payment journal is created in AX, the accountant can post the journal to capture the payment in the journal against the invoice. Once the payment journal is posted, the status of the invoice in Sana Web Store will be changed to paid. If you allow your business customers to pay their invoices with manual payment journal creation, then when a customer pays the invoice, the accountant should manually handle such payments and create a payment journal in AX. An invoice can have a due date in AX. It is calculated based on the terms of payment set for the customer. If you have entered the terms of payment for the customer, AX will use the appropriate payment term when you invoice the customer. If the invoice is not paid within the due date, it will expire, meaning that a customer will not be able to pay this invoice.